Look, I'm just going to say it straight. What happened last night has completely changed everything we thought we knew about Kyle Richards, Mauricio Umansky, and Dorit Kemsley. After staying completely silent for days following that ugly confrontation outside the courthouse, Kyle suddenly went live on Instagram with no warning. Within minutes, nearly 5 million people were watching. And what she did in that live stream has sent shockwaves through the entire industry. She didn't hold back. Kyle sat there, visibly emotional, and began showing private text messages, voice notes, and hidden video footage between Mauricio and Dorit that she claims have been going on for well over a year. According to her, these two weren't just having an affair, they were actively working together to sabotage her during the divorce, hiding money and planning how to leave her with almost nothing. She looked directly at the camera at one point and said, "I trusted both of you. I defended both of you. And this is what you were doing behind my back the whole time." The messages she showed were cold. The videos were uncomfortable. And the things she revealed about their communication, let's just say it got very personal, very fast. But here's what's really blowing up right now. Kyle didn't show everything. She clearly said there is one final piece of evidence that is far worse than all of this. And she's deciding in the next 24 hours whether or not to release it. This is no longer just a divorce. This has become something much darker. For almost 3 decades, Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky were considered one of the most stable couples in Beverly Hills. They had been married for 28 years, raised 4 daughters together, built a massive real estate empire, and regularly appeared on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills as the picture of success and loyalty. Kyle often spoke about how Mauricio was her rock, the man who stood by her through every public scandal and emotional breakdown on camera. But over the past few years, the cracks had become impossible to ignore. Mauricio's name had been linked to multiple cheating rumors, with several women from the real estate world coming forward. Kyle defended him every single time. She stood on national television and told fans that their marriage was strong, even as she cried about feeling lonely and disconnected. Meanwhile, Mauricio continued expanding the agency, the real estate company they built together, while whispers grew louder that he had grown tired of Kyle's emotional demands and her attachment to the show. Dorit Kemsley, who had been one of Kyle's closest friends on Housewives for years, was always in the middle of this circle. On the surface, Dorit and Kyle appeared to have a genuine friendship. They vacationed together, supported each other during difficult moments, and shared many emotional scenes on the show. No one suspected that Dorit might have been getting dangerously close to Mauricio behind Kyle's back. Then came the separation in July 2023. At first, both Kyle and Mauricio insisted it was amicable. But as the divorce proceedings began, things turned bitter very quickly. Court documents revealed growing accusations of hidden assets, financial manipulation, and broken trust. The situation reached a boiling point recently when a judge reportedly ordered Mauricio to pay Kyle a massive settlement. That same day, outside the courthouse, Kyle allegedly slapped Dorit after seeing her standing too close to Mauricio. According to witnesses, Mauricio and Dorit then pushed Kyle from behind before security and bystanders stepped in to separate them. That incident left Kyle completely silent for several days. Many assumed she was done fighting publicly, but those who know her well say she had reached her limit. After years of staying quiet, defending people who she now claims were working against her, Kyle decided she was no longer going to protect anyone. What she did next, going live without any warning, has changed the entire narrative of this divorce. And the things she chose to show the world have left everyone who watched it stunned. The tension that had been building for months finally exploded outside the Los Angeles courthouse last week. After a heated divorce hearing, Kyle Richards walked out visibly upset. What happened next was caught on multiple phones and has now become one of the most talked about moments in reality TV history. Kyle approached Dorit Kemsley and, without warning, slapped her hard across the face. The sound was so loud that people standing several feet away turned around instantly. But the real shock came immediately after. According to several eyewitnesses and video footage that surfaced shortly after, Mauricio Umansky and Dorit both reacted by pushing Kyle forcefully from behind. Kyle stumbled forward and nearly lost her balance. If it weren't for quick-thinking bystanders and security who rushed in to separate them, the situation could have turned into a full physical fight right there on the courthouse steps. That single moment, the slap, the push, and the complete breakdown of years of friendship, marked the end of any remaining civility between these three. Kyle left the scene without saying another word to the cameras. For the next 4 days, she went completely silent. No posts, no stories, no comments. Many people assumed she had finally decided to handle the rest of the divorce privately. They were wrong. On the evening of the 5th day, Kyle dropped a bomb. She posted a simple Instagram story that said, "Going live in 10 minutes." No explanation. No teaser. Within minutes, hundreds of thousands of people joined. The number kept climbing until it crossed 4.7 million live viewers at its peak. When Kyle appeared on camera, she looked exhausted. Her eyes were red and puffy. She didn't waste any time with pleasantries. She looked straight into the lens and said, "I have stayed quiet long enough. I defended both of you for years. I trusted both of you. Tonight, I'm showing everyone exactly who Mauricio and Dorit really are." What followed was one of the most intense live streams ever seen on social media. Kyle began sharing her screen and slowly started revealing what she claims are private messages between Mauricio and Dorit going back 14 months. One text after another appeared. In several messages, Mauricio allegedly wrote to Dorit, "Kyle can never know about us. We finish this divorce first, then we figure out the rest." Another message that stood out was Mauricio telling Dorit, "She's becoming a problem. I need your help to make sure she gets as little as possible." Kyle's voice cracked as she read them out loud. She then played several voice notes. In one of them, Mauricio could be heard saying Dorit understood him in ways Kyle never could. The pain in Kyle's face was visible to everyone watching. But it didn't stop there. She then played hidden video footage. One clip, which she said was taken inside their own home while she was filming Housewives, showed Mauricio and Dorit sitting extremely close, laughing together intimately. Kyle paused the video, looked at the camera, and said with pure anger in her voice, "You two have been sleeping together for over a year. You didn't just cheat on me. You sat together and planned how to destroy me financially during this divorce. Dorit, you smiled in my face while you were helping him hide money and create that fake post-nup." The live chat was moving so fast it became impossible to read. People were sending shocked emojis, crying faces, and angry comments in real time. The entire internet seemed to freeze. Kyle kept going, showing call logs, hotel bookings under fake names, and more screenshots. She was crying, shaking, and visibly furious all at the same time. At one point, she said the exact words that are now all over social media. "Aaj main sab ko asal sach dikain wali hun. Yet deko, indano ne mir soth kia kia." Just when people thought she had shown the worst, Kyle dropped the first major twist. She looked directly into the camera and said that Mauricio and Dorit had not only been having an affair, they had been working together with a private accountant to move millions of dollars out of companies that Kyle was supposed to have a share in. She claimed this plan had been in motion for 10 months, long before the separation was even announced. Then she dropped the real bombshell. Kyle revealed she still had one final piece of evidence that was far more damaging than all the messages and videos she had just shown. Something she said would end both of them completely. She gave them 24 hours. And with that, she ended the live stream. What that final piece of evidence is, nobody knows yet. But one thing is now very clear: this war has only just begun. The fallout from Kyle's live stream has been swift and brutal. Within hours, social media turned into a battlefield. The hashtags #JusticeForKyle and #CancelDorit and Mauricio have been trending at #1 globally, while another group of fans created #KyleIsDone and #ProtectMauricio. As of now, over 14 million posts have been made across platforms in less than 24 hours. The public is deeply divided. One side is fully supporting Kyle, calling her brave for finally exposing years of betrayal. Many are saying they always suspected something was off between Mauricio and Dorit, especially after seeing their overly friendly behavior on past seasons of Real Housewives. Comments like, "Kyle gave that woman 28 years, and this is how she gets repaid," have received hundreds of thousands of likes. On the other side, a large group is attacking Kyle, accusing her of being bitter and vindictive. They argue that leaking private messages and videos crosses a serious line. Many are calling her a hypocrite, pointing out that she stayed silent about her own rumored issues in the past, but chose to air everything once the divorce got ugly. The comment sections under every clip have turned into all-out wars, with people insulting each other, making death threats, and even digging up old footage from the show to use against both sides. The reactions from inside the Real Housewives cast have been equally chaotic. Sutton Strake is said to have sent a long voice message to Kyle offering full support. Erica Jane has been liking posts that criticize both Mauricio and Dorit. Lisa Rinna, being Lisa Rinna, posted a now-deleted story that read, "Play stupid games, win stupid prizes." Garcelle Beauvais reportedly told a friend that she was not surprised by any of it. Behind the scenes, the industry is panicking. Bravo executives called an emergency meeting this morning after several major sponsors threatened to pull out of the agency and the show itself. Top real estate agents in Beverly Hills have begun distancing themselves from Mauricio, with some saying privately that his brand has been permanently damaged. Multiple high-profile clients have already canceled deals. Insiders close to the situation say both Mauricio and Dorit are in complete damage control mode. Their teams are working around the clock to prepare a response. But the biggest question everyone is asking right now is this: what is the final piece of evidence Kyle has been teasing? Because if what she has already shown is this damaging, many believe whatever is coming next could destroy careers for good. Just when it seemed like the situation couldn't get any uglier, a new development has completely shifted the entire story. Late last night, a high-level insider from Kyle's legal team leaked that the final piece of evidence she teased during her live stream is not another video or text message. It is a secretly recorded conversation from just 3 months ago. In this recording, Mauricio and Dorit can allegedly be heard discussing how to use Kyle's emotional instability against her in court. They reportedly talk about deliberately triggering her on camera during the final season of Real Housewives so she would have another public breakdown. The goal, according to the source, was to make her look unstable so Mauricio could negotiate a much smaller settlement. But here's where it becomes truly shocking. The same recording apparently catches Dorit saying that if Kyle continued fighting the divorce, they should consider leaking old stories about her past struggles with addiction and anxiety to the press. Mauricio is said to have replied, "Whatever it takes. She's taken enough from me." If this recording is real and gets released, it would not only confirm the affair and financial betrayal, but prove that Mauricio and Dorit were actively trying to destroy Kyle's reputation and mental health for financial gain. This goes far beyond cheating. It crosses into something much darker. According to people close to Kyle, she is emotionally destroyed after hearing the full recording. She reportedly told her closest friends, "They didn't just betray me. They wanted to break me." Mauricio's camp is denying the existence of any such recording, calling it completely fabricated. Dorit's team has gone radio silent. However, multiple sources say both of them are now terrified about what Kyle will do in the next few hours. The 24-hour deadline Kyle gave them is quickly running out. Will she actually release this final recording? Or is this all part of a calculated move to force Mauricio into a massive settlement? One thing is certain. This divorce has now gone from ugly to potentially career-ending for everyone involved. The next 12 hours will decide everything. And whatever happens next, it's clear that this story is far from over. In fact, it might be about to get even worse. So let me ask you something honestly. After everything we've just gone through, the slap outside the courthouse, the push from Mauricio and Dorit, the painful live stream, the leaked messages, the private videos, and now this final recording that could destroy both of their reputations. Whose side are you actually on? Are you Team Kyle? Do you believe she was betrayed in the worst possible way by both her husband of 28 years and one of her closest friends? Or do you think Kyle went too far by airing all of this dirty laundry in public? Is leaking private videos and messages justified after years of alleged betrayal? Or has Kyle now become exactly what she claims Mauricio and Dorit are, vindictive and destructive? I want to know what you really think. No filter. Drop your honest opinion in the comments right now. Say Team Kyle or Team Mauricio and Dorit and explain why. I read every single comment, and I can already tell this comment section is going to be complete chaos. If this video shocked you even half as much as Kyle's live shocked the internet, then hit that like button. The more likes this gets, the faster we'll drop the next part. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We are following this story minute by minute. The next 24 hours are going to be insane. We're talking possible release of that final recording, legal action, cast members choosing sides, and maybe even more shocking evidence. This divorce is nowhere near over. In fact, it looks like it's only getting darker from here. So tell me in the comments, do you think Kyle will actually drop that final recording? Or is this all a calculated game? I'll see you in the next update. Stay tuned.